Howdy folks, Brother Jim reporting here. America's rage. Where are the investigations into Hillary's emails, Clinton Foundation, Uranium One, AGT International, Obama, FBI, and DOJ crimes? Today, Attorney General Bill Barr exonerated the Donald Trump campaign in collusion with Russian operatives during the 2016 election. That was actually yesterday. Bill Barr stated that the Mueller special counsel did not find the Trump campaign colluded in Russian efforts to tamper with the 2016 election. The special counsel report completely exonerated President Trump on the junk charges brought against him by the corrupt Democrat operatives inside the DOJ and FBI. This was a devastating blow to Democrats, liberal media hacks, and the deep state operatives. But this is not enough. For a decade now, Americans have seen the Obama administration, the Clintons, the Clinton Foundation, and the Obama's deep state, FBI, DOJ, and their cohorts in the mainstream media and Democrat Party get away with numerous crimes. Where is the investigation into their crimes? When will Americans receive justice? Arguably the most corrupt president in U.S. history, Barack Obama got away with 8 years of crimes while president. The list goes on, giving billions to Iran, giving guns to ISIS, and creating a quagmire in the Middle East, bombing and overthrowing governments like Libya, destroying American health care with Obamacare, giving guns to Mexican cartels used to kill American border agents, lying to the American people over and over, and then spying on the opposing party's candidate, and then attempting a coup to have President Trump removed after he won the election. Hillary Clinton, Obama's Secretary of State, helped bomb Libya for no good reason and bragged about the murder of its leader. We came, he died.
Yes, we came, we saw, he died. Did it have anything to do with your visit? No, oh, I'm sure it did.
Bill and Hillary also created the Clinton Foundation, which is probably the most corrupt entity in U.S. and world history. Corporations like Uranium One and AGT International donated millions to the Clintons, who in turn promoted these organizations. As a result, yes, the love of money is the root of all evil. As a result, 20% of U.S. uranium went to Russia. Uranium One, and some of the U.S.'s most advanced defense technology went to Russia and China, AGT International. Rudy Giuliani stated years ago that the Clinton Foundation is a fraud and should be investigated as a racketeering enterprise. Well, I can't post that 6-minute and 20-second video, but where are the investigations into Obama and the Clintons? The level of anger from good Americans for not seeing any justice regarding the former corrupt president and his corrupt Secretary of State is at record heights. Americans want justice. Will America be a banana republic, or will it stand for justice for all? It's time to address Americans' concerns. And huge Russian witness told Mueller investigation the PP tape was not real, but hid it from Michael Cohen. Attorney General Bill Barr exonerated the Donald Trump campaign in collusion with Russian operatives during the 2016 election. Bill Barr did not find any collusion. The special counsel reported completely exonerated President Donald Trump on the junk charges, but Fox News investigative reporter Catherine Herridge later reported that the Mueller report released this morning admitted to the Mueller investigation there were no PP tapes. It was complete fiction. Uh-oh. Mueller, you're in more deep poo-poo. I want to draw your attention to pages 27 and 28. It deals with the same or some allegations that were made in the Steele dossier that there were compromising tapes involving then candidate Trump, the PP tapes. And what it states is that this information was communicated that tapes existed to Michael Cohen shortly after the election, and he shared that information with the president. Now, the Russian businessman then went on to be interviewed by the special counsel, where he said the information that he had, he was told the tapes were fake, but this was never communicated to Michael Cohen. The special counsel then hid this from Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen. The deep state is corrupt and ruthless. And Giuliani goes off on terror Andrew Weissman. He's a terror and shouldn't be allowed to prosecute. Trump attorney and former New York State Mayor Rudy Giuliani went on Fox News on Thursday morning following the release of the Mueller report by Attorney General Bill Barr. The Mueller report exonerated President Donald Trump. Rudy called top Mueller attorney and Hillary supporter Andrew Weissman a terror who never should have been included on the special counsel. The fact that he was tainted the investigation and proved it was only a hit job and attempted a coup on President Donald Trump. Giuliani said that's what they did to Flynn. The FBI agents walked out of that interview and it's recorded. It's been published in the newspapers and they were convinced that he was telling the truth and it was a failure of recollection. But the sneaky people running it had the evidence hidden and never showed it to the general. I don't know if they are proud of themselves trapping a general who served our country for over 30 years, bankrupting him, putting tremendous pressure on his family. Are they proud of themselves? They trapped him. They never would have prosecuted this guy. They created the crime. Somebody's got to do something about that and rein him in. One of these guys is a terror. He shouldn't be allowed to prosecute. He did it on Arthur Anderson. He did it on Merrill Lynch. Created crimes in both. He's been cited by the Justice Department twice for not turning over exculpatory material. And I know from the witnesses he treated them horribly. Andrew Weissman, your days are numbered as well. And the Mueller report exonerates Don Jr., crushes CNN, Lanny Davis, and Michael Cohen, lies on the Trump Tower meeting. Special counsel, there's a picture of Natalia Veselnitskaya, the one who tried to work with the Clinton Foundation to frame Donald Trump Jr. Special counsel Robert Mueller's 148-page report was released to the public Thursday morning. The report was lightly redacted. Only 855 redactions were made to the Mueller's report. Mueller's report addressed the infamous June 2016 Trump Tower meeting between Don Jr., Paul Manafort, Jared Kushner, and other Trump associates with Russian lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya. Donald Trump Jr. was totally exonerated, and Mueller's report crushed fake news CNN, Lanny Davis, and Michael Cohen's lies, conspiracy theories, and propaganda surrounding the meeting with the Russian lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya. Recall Trump's former lawyer turned rat, Michael Cohen, claimed in a 2017 Senate Intel testimony that Donald Trump had foreknowledge of the meeting at Trump Tower between his son Kushner and Veselnitskaya. In July of 2018, CNN rolled out another bombshell story using anonymous sources wherein they reported Michael Cohen claimed Trump knew about the Trump Tower meeting with Veselnitskaya in advance. The CNN story quickly turned into a dumpster fire because Michael Cohen's lawyer, Lanny Davis, admitted he lied to the media when he claimed he confirmed a CNN report with an anonymous source about President Trump's foreknowledge of the infamous Trump Tower meeting in June of 2016. CNN said in its report that Cohen was ready to spill the beans to Mueller that Trump not only knew about the meeting with Veselnitskaya, but approved it. As usual, CNN was reporting fake news, and curiously, Lanny Davis himself confirmed to be one of the anonymous sources at the time it was published. CNN never retracted or corrected their fake news story, as usual. But Mueller's report just crushed their propaganda machine. Michael Cohen recalled that Trump Jr. may have told candidate Trump about an upcoming meeting to receive adverse information about Clinton without linking the meeting to Russia, the report stated. According to the written answers submitted by President Trump, he has no recollections of learning the meeting at the time. The office found no documentary evidence showing that he was made aware of the meeting or its Russia connection before it occurred. The report further stated that Veselnitskaya made additional efforts to follow up the meeting, but the Trump transition team did not engage. Curiously, Mueller's report completely omitted the fact that Natalia Veselnitskaya's PR partner, Fusion GPS, was working for Hillary Clinton. The report also leaves out that Veselnitskaya met with Fusion GPS co-founder Glenn Simpson before and after the Trump Tower meeting. Should we expect any different? This report was written by a team of Trump haters, so it is obvious that it was written with an anti-Trump, pro-Hillary bias. Told ya, by Donald Trump Jr. Well, let's go to God's precious word. For some reason I jumped over to Jeremiah 24. We continue in Jeremiah 2 verse 6. Neither said they, Where is the Lord that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, that led us through the wilderness, through a land of deserts and of pits, through a land of drought, and of the shadow of death, through a land that no man passed through, and where no man dwelt? And I brought you into a plentiful country, to eat the fruit thereof and the goodness thereof. But when ye entered, ye defiled my land, and made mine heritage an abomination. The priest said not, Where is the Lord? And they that handled the law knew me not. The pastors also transgressed against me, and the prophets prophesied by Baal, and walked after things that do not profit. Wherefore I will yet plead with you, saith the Lord, and with your children's children will I plead. For pass over the isles of Chittim, and see, and send unto Kedar, and consider diligently, and see if there be such a thing. Hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. Thank you for listening. Let me be serious with you. I would rather that you donate to my ministry directly. I cannot survive financially to keep this ministry and news service going without your help. And we all know there are plans to shut me down again. But many of you would like to receive a gift or a product as a token of my appreciation. And I don't blame you. Isn't it about time Uncle Sam started paying you instead of you paying him? It is about time. The federal government pays you your rent check. The government rents out thousands of buildings instead of buying them every year. This is all funded by the current $11.1 billion building fund in our budget. Get your free federal rent check today. Sign up with the Federal Millionaire information here down below. Become a shareholder to receive federal rent checks for life by making a one-time investment as a shareholder. An IRS ruling declares this to be totally legal. This is no joke, no scam, and been for many years. The longer your name is on the distribution list, the larger your federal rent check grows. As inflation rises along with real estate, the government pays you more every year. Starting out as little as $1,800 a month would be your rent check. Wouldn't that be nice to receive every month a rent check like that? The federal government continues to raise your income as inflation rises. This puts an end to retiring with a fixed income that leaves you going broke as you get older. This will put a major dent in those people who hate their home taxes going up every year, wouldn't it? And folks, the price for this valuable information will cost you only $39 a year or $79 for a 2-year membership. Sign up today.